So 9, 8, 7. So welcome to Level Up TV. This is ClanBase EuroCup 26, the bronze match. Lemming Effect versus l0wfly. On Purgatory to start off with, we are following Triple Sex. Or I presume you're following the same person?
No, I'm following someone else.
Triple Sex just creeping around. Get that upper yellow. Playing it safe.
It will be a tough map for them as well, Dis, because we've seen, other than the semi-final, Lemmings Effect in this competition have looked very dangerous on Purgatory.
Yeah, that was a nice frag in the end by there. It's going to be a double power up for l0wfly, in fact, so this is an exceptional start for them.
Can't ask for much more.
Lars gets a frag on him. Not sure who that is.
It's Brescia.
Ah, okay, interesting. Isn't he quite old school?
I believe so.
So we should call him Lars, I think. Emperor's with this battle, so going up the bounce back, comes up against two people, but he has enough armor to survive that attack out pretty comfortably. Oh, he did have a time in the rail, but missed out on it, and we're on Lars' point of view now.
Yeah, and that's an important rail grab for l0w, because they haven't made a great start to this match. Gave up double power up, giving up a decent deficit at the start. Rails are the way to get back into the game.
Sets up that bounce pad, takes heavy shotguns, has to back off. Lars isn't particularly strong himself. He knows the time of rail. He can't really challenge with that kind of health. He needs Kinku to move in ahead of him. Oh,
that's been taken out by... Kinku was taken out by a pummel, so...
And we haven't actually seen more than this area of the map, really.
No, we're not in the action-heavy areas. However, these are important parts of the map.
You often do see players at certain time periods moving across, trying to control both these yellows. I wouldn't necessarily say you want somebody for the whole map doing that, because we can see from Lars' point of view, he's not really dealing out any damage.
No, he's not finding himself in positions where he can hit lots of rails.
Worked out well for him there, though, securing that railgun away from Empish.
This is the kind of position that's nice to be in, I think. So you've got little in the way of movement you need to do to get to different positions to shoot at different angles.
Really very nice play up there, just securing that extra frag. Here's Empish with the second battlesuit of the map. Been playing with the quad. Oh, he's only got 90 health though, so he's got to be careful. We can't really take on that battlesuit. Battlesuit's going to stack up on the red as well. Yeah, with the suit, he's going to jump up. Look at the LG by FRS.
Yep, Quad had no time to react. Too worried about the battle suit that he paid no attention to anyone else.
FRS eventually machine gunned down by Spawns. He's been a star performer this season for Lemming Effect.
Yazdani showed extremely strong aim throughout the tournament, much the same as pretty much all of l0w, but I think in particular his aim has been standout.
Triple Sex now. This lower yellow does just miss out on it. He's still got a lot of armor to his name though. Shotgun. Again, just seems to just use the shotgun, Triple Sex today. Although he switched around to Silensep, who's moving into this red room. Does just miss out on it. Hits a nice stream of LG before he's railed and taken out pretty quickly.
Yeah, they did well to hit two immediate rail shots on him, because with that lightning gun full ammo he had, he was potentially, if they'd have missed their shots, he could have taken out everyone.
It's a kind of dangerous attack as well. I mean, the guy who got the red armor, it must have been completely nullified. But I mean, difference, it's quite a substantial difference, really.
It is.
Favor.
This is what we're used to seeing from Lemmings Effect on this map.
And you'd have to think, if Lemmings Effect don't kind of get things together a bit, l0wfly could run away with it. They've got this lead pretty effectively, but next power-ups could give us a big sign about what's to come on the rest of the map, as we see l0w moving in towards this battlesuit. Spawns knocked up in the air. He timed his first shot perfectly, but then just walked into the lava. He spawned right at the quad though. Kinku gets the battlesuit. Silensep with the quad.
No items though, no armor, no weapons. Well, grenade launcher, but you have to be pretty spectacular to do a quad one with grenades.
Well, he's given away the fact that he doesn't have a gun in some ways by lobbing grenades about. And he's going to pay a heavy price as the battlesuit just rushes in. I think 666 misread the situation there, thinking the battlesuit was pretty low because he was backing off. Wasn't anywhere near dying.
And they're starting to reverse their fortunes slightly, Lemmings Effect. You know, it's now within 7 when they were 20 or so behind a few moments ago.
It is what we have seen throughout the season from Lemmings Effect, really rapid pace to their addition of frags.
Yeah, very aggressive team when the opportunity arises. They take full advantage of any control that they gain on the map.
Kinko underground, nice shotgun work, going to grab this next mega. Where is he leaving it? For a teammate, no, I guess.
He might have been trying to fix 666 up, because you could see 666 drop down at the right time. So perhaps trying to throw him off by delaying it slightly, but I think they heard the pickup anyway.
The kind of tactics you might see a jeweler make.
Yeah, certainly.
TDM. Kinko's still got most of that mega health as well. So excellent work for him. Silent Step easily dispatched. There's only one frag margin between the two. And he gets the tied frag as well. We're following the right play at the right time. Really nice work. 8 impresses for Kinko. His aim's been exceptional as well throughout this event.
Yeah, he's doing wonderful work down at this mega. I mean, how many kills has he picked up? Feels like he's got about 6 or 7.
Yeah. Really is great work. And he's going to secure out this railgun grab as well. Battlesuit time. They're maybe a little bit late to it. Empish has the quad. Battlesuit's getting delayed. Lars grabbing that one. Didn't get to see what happened with it. There's the quad on the drop down. Heavy rocket right to the face. Finishes off the rail. I'm not really sure that they should have been standing there in the quad.
I think he was looking for that mega health. We've seen so many of l0wfly's players dying down at that mega health.
Wow, picks up a couple more frags. That's 4 frags on this run. Really exceptional work by Lars. Very nice run.
It was, yeah. It was a nice fast run that, you know, got to different areas of the map in no time at all, and it gives himself maximum chance to pick up a few frags.
11 impressive. 7
already?
minutes in. See his heavy rail play. Now an Impish. It's up a corridor and has got the railgun. Rockets as well, he can spam down through that window, cause a bit of mayhem in the room. Nice rail shots. We actually saw, it's kind of a recent way of doing it, jumping from those steps further back. See how these subtle gameplay and little tactics evolve over time, Vor, as one person does it.
Yeah, well, you have to try and come up with new ideas, don't you? Because, you know, once everyone learns everything, that's what's going to separate teams, is additional ways of playing that you can squeeze out of a map.
That's so unfortunate for Empish. And look at the spawns gets. Especially right before Battlesuit, it's a massive advantage. Arguing with Kinko about who should get it. Kinko is going to get it. They've actually called timeout though, as Empish got the quad. Well, I'm not really sure why they've timed out. Did they actually say?
No, they just seem angry about something.
666 called it. They're not so happy about this timeout.
I think he was angry about Gwynplaine fragging Silencer or something, even though there was no timeout called by them prior to that, so I don't know really what complaint they can have.
Well, we can look at the score anyway, 72 to 66. They both got a power up each. This quad isn't looking immensely strong. It's just a fresh spawn. He does have a shotgun though. the battlesuit did have armor. So if they come up against each other, I'd put money on the battlesuit winning, which is probably why Impish is wisely taking what would be considered a safer route. And he's got a nice lightning gun out of it, so that worked out pretty well. 20 armor as well. So the shards, you can pick up 2 quick frags here. That's good, the way 666 went up ahead, drew out the shot. It's actually quite a nice, effective run.
It is, but he hasn't come across the battlesuit yet, and
there it is! Pops him up! Yeah! He almost took him out, actually, with 2 great shotguns, but...
yeah, it was decent damage. We always say how hard it is to try and kill a battlesuit with a shotgun, but you know, he put in 2 high damage hits.
And Kinku grabbing that Mega health as he drops down again. I'd say Lemmings Effect looking like the team who's had more control of Mega.
Yeah, definitely. Kinko in particular, we've seen the good work he's been doing down there already, and if he keeps it up, and without much need for support from his team, then you know it's a real vital role that he's playing.
It's the kind of role you ideally do want just one player in charge of.
Yeah, you don't want to have to keep calling for support and help down at that Mega health, otherwise you're kind of short-handed elsewhere on the map.
It is a vital position though, and not just for the Mega health. You've got so many shards down there. It's a pass-through route as well. You're effectively securing, taking lower damage in the red room. Wow, what a great rocket! Direct, straight into 666's face.
Good series of rockets. The one on the silent set was pretty nice as well.
It's playing expertly well. We're looking at the next power-up cycle though, into the second half of this first map. There's a best of 5, remember? The bronze match. Power-up synced up again.
Double as well. Bad news to l0wfly, especially after they've slipped already to this deficit now. They were the team leading at the start, but slipped to 15 or so frags behind, giving up a double power-up.
Does have a red armor. Ignoring those shards for later, maybe. Gonna pick up 2 simple frags here. Not really sure why FRS dropped down. I mean, 666 does hit a rail to finish him off from behind, but both players sort of just diving at the quad.
Yeah, we always say that try and make it as difficult as you can for the quad to pick up frags, but diving into him doesn't really go along with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's only 30 seconds you have to survive for just to frustrate the quad. Make him chase around, he won't be thinking about positions maybe, because he rages and looks for frags. Puts himself in a bad position right at the end of the run, so that when it runs out, you're going to get the advantage. Any second you can delay it, the effect of the quad damage, the better. See Lars just railing into that rail area. Backing off though, saving his railgun, perhaps wisely.
Impressive.
13 impressives now.
A good number to have at this stage. It's more than 1 per minute.
Actually run out of ammo now, so you can't actually get that next shot in for a little while. Battlesuit is about to spawn.
Yeah, he'd like to obviously have the rail ammo for defending the battlesuit, but it doesn't seem that there's much pressure on it anyway.
Well, both power-ups this occasion have a nice chunk of armour. FRS had the quad Gwynplaine, got this battlesuit, they meet up against each other. FRS gets the first few hits away. Oh, he's railed and shotgun at the same time. I think he'd be very frustrated with that FRS because he was doing the better job in the fight initially.
Oh yeah, he had Gwynplaine in serious trouble. Gwynplaine was very lucky he had the support that he did. But hey, that's what it's all about when it comes to power-ups. Having teammates nearby as well. Don't just put everything on the power-up shoulders. Make sure they have some support.
It's a team game after all. It's where we saw the success of the teams throughout this competition. Always on the key team moments, the power-ups, etc. That was a good example there. gives Lemmings Effect position on this red armor room as well.
And a sizable lead that they have now as well. 25 frags for difference.
So from what, the 4th minute, it's been a 40 frag turnaround?
Yeah.
Lemmings really have been very impressive this season, especially on this map.
Yeah, other than that one blip in the semi-final, you know, because unfortunately it was obviously the most important game, you know, they have looked great, especially on this map.
l0wfly in this upper corridor, dropping down. Frag spawns with their rocket launcher, looking for the spawn. Damage at least, doesn't manage to connect. But red armor, lightning gun, leading up to quad in a few seconds time. He should be in a good position for this one. And he is. Nice play by l0wfly there, well timed. Here's the battle suit. Oh my god, God's gonna come through. Spawn's gonna have to do a runner. As we switch back to the quad, there is the battle suit! Oh, it's been absolutely annihilated there by l0wfly. Really nice power up play. l0wfly's #1 ranked TDM player.
Wow.
Ranks.
Can't say that ranking's too accurate. I mean, he's not in the final after all.
Nah, but it's a team game for it. Doesn't matter about individual ability. Yeah.
Good player, but I don't really put much stock in the #1 rank.
That should be a Brit, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4 at least. All Brits.
Maybe.
Set with his rail, getting a quick frag. We haven't seen too much of Silencer. Usually
No, we really haven't.
So powerful across the map, such a threat at all times. Gives away his rail. That's very unlike Silencer. Very nice dodging there, wall hugging. You see the player with the rockets trying to predict his movement out away from the wall. So he just stayed next to the wall. And Kinku again, he gets the frag, he gets the mega health.
Yeah, all this good work done at the Mega we always see is always done by Kinko.
Basically, Kinko is controller of the underworld.
Yeah, it really is that, and he doesn't need any assistance from what we've seen on stream.
Wow, look at that, 2 rail shots, damage to l0wfly, and he was stacked and ready for that power up. l0wfly looking in a bit of disarray really, as he spawns up around 3 Lemmings Effect players who dispatch him with such efficiency. Battlsuit's delayed quite considerably, but l0wfly's got a nice stack again, ready for it.
There's a lightning gun as well, so it'll be an even fight if he comes across the quad.
Lars having to grab that red away as he saw the battlesuit moving in. The quad was nowhere near to grabbing it. He's done a fair bit of damage. Didn't really pick up the kills he would have wanted to.
No, and that is what they need, obviously. That was the penultimate set of power-ups, but they still find themselves 26 frags behind, so it was a decent run, but what they really needed was frags, and in large amounts.
Lars over in this railgun position. We've seen him play this side for most of the map.
Yep, and that rail has been in his possession for a large part of this map.
It's a very good argument just saying that if you have a certain lineup, you have very, very fixed roles for some people, like very small, tight areas there to control. It gives a real focus on the shape of the team across the map. And if he doesn't have to run from one side of the map to the other, there's less chance that your opponents can get in behind him and really contest him for the positions. If he's just there with his stack the entire map, the yellows and the rail, he maybe could control it for the whole map, as we've seen Kinko underground pretty much the whole time. Final quad in about 10 seconds time. Silencer, not interested in the quad. Going for the battlesuit. He's going to have to hit his shots. You do have the quad. 666 with that grab again.
They attacked the suit though, and you know they've already had 3 deaths resulting from that.
That is a nice bit of LG attack though by 666.
Yeah, Kinko was punished for missing what was such an easy rail that would have killed the forward momentum of the quad.
I always feel like the position, the way that he moved though, 666, invited the miss. It wasn't, it was something...
Nah, no way.
The angle at which he jumped.
Such an easy shot. I mean, especially having seen some of the shots he's been hitting this game, Kinko. I mean, that was just an easy miss.
First map's going to go to Lemmings Effect, then Purgatory, their map pick.
Yeah, expected, perhaps. Has been a fortress for them, other than that one blip in the semis. But, you know, they beat l0wfly on this in the groups, and they beat them quite heavily on it.
I think going into this, they are really the favourites for this match. The bronze final, they were very impressive in the group. They remained undefeated. They beat the finalists in the group stage, 102. They also lost to them in semi-finals, but it's almost like playing a different team.